Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your baby girl Femzy. Yeah, people call me Femzy, some people call me Femi, whichever one that you want to call me. So today I'm going to be talking generally about my life here in the UK. Well, it's it's been nice. Everything has been going on fine. We just moved in recently, and I'll just be talking about how to secure accommodation here, because accommodation here is quite difficult, but we were able to get our own accommodation within 2 weeks or so. Yeah, like 2 weeks and some days. One thing I've noticed is that once you come in newly for the accommodation stuff, you need to at least be sending mails to the agents, as in to check the house, because when we came in newly, the first week when we came in, we just sent in some, as in few emails, and we didn't get, as in any, as in we couldn't get, as in any viewing that much. We were just saying maybe like 2 or 3 viewings in a week. So the first week just went by like that, and we were not able to achieve anything. So I had to tell my husband that, guy, because we were staying in an Airbnb, and that goes to people that are coming in. If you know you don't have people that are here, please try as much as possible to get an Airbnb to stay in, because the cold is much here. Don't risk it, especially if you have children that you are coming. And please, I'm begging, at least book at least 2 weeks Airbnb, and just have faith that within that 2 weeks, that by the third week you will have moved into your own apartment. So what we did was that when the first week went by and we couldn't secure an apartment, and I told my guy, we need to start pushing more. I think our effort was not enough at that time. So we now started sending, so the second week we now started sending mails. We were viewing houses, as in we started sending mails. At the same time, we were looking at the EPC rating, because we knew that by the time it's December period, that it was going to be cold. So we told ourselves that we won't go lesser than C, that anyone will see, as in at that time, C. But it got to a point that we even told ourselves that, oh more, if it's D, I beg, just let's move, so that we stop paying for the Airbnb. So the second week we kept sending mails to the agents and everything, and by the second week, in a week, we were getting, as in like 4 viewings in a day. Yes, that's just to show you the amount of mails we were sending to the agents. So that week we had about 4 viewings in a day. So between that Monday to like Friday, we had almost about 20 viewings or 21 views. We kept sending out mails, really, as in it was much. And at the end of the day, we even had to opt out of some when we actually got a place. Though the place we have presently is not as if it's so fantastic compared to where I left in Nigeria, but at least it's okay for us to start our life. It's a 2-bedroom apartment for a family of 4. So, and that week, by that Friday, we were able to secure an apartment. So we now paid, as in for 2 or 3 days, because even with what was it called, securing an apartment, there was some documentation that we needed to do. But the people that we secured with the agent, they were actually very nice, so they had to speed it up for us. Though we had what was it called, as in someone to stand in, as in for us, as to is it reference? I don't even know what they call it. I've forgotten. So we had, and we were lucky. But even at that, assuming we didn't have, the landlord were ready to collect just 2 months rent from us, then we will now pay the deposit that we had. But it was the documentation that actually took, as in like 3 days or something like that. So which actually spilled us into the third week. So we had to pay a little amount for the person that we rented the Airbnb, and the guy was actually very very nice. He understood us. It was very very helpful. Even at a point, the Airbnb guy said he was going to give us the place we were staying. It was a two-bedroom apartment too, that he will give us, but the rate was actually high because it was furnished. He said with the internet, with all bills inclusive, that he was going to collect £3,000 per month, which that was just too high for us. In fact, we were looking at, if he was going to collect like 1,500, that we'll just take it and just stay there, because at that point we could not do anything, because even for the children, for the kids, we had to put them in school, but they were actually asking for our what was it called, house address. So, and we didn't know if we were going to stay around that area or not. So, but that was how we were able to get our own apartment. So what I would just say is that if you are if you are coming into the UK newly, please don't just sit or just feel that once you just send in about 4 mails to the agent, that that's all about it, and you guys as in are okay. Please keep sending mails. If you know the apartment that you want, as in the number of rooms. Then another thing that actually didn't really help us was we were not checking, as in the detailed information. There was some two-bedroom apartments that we actually got, that they told us that it was only 3 people or 2 people that they allowed, and we were 4, because we have 2 children, myself, my husband, and my 2 children. So we didn't even know. So that's another thing. So in case you feel that maybe you are not doing right, it might be the numbers of occupants that you are filling in, and that when the agents talk to you about the apartment, it was now later on that we now got to know. That's another key point that you people should take note, that even two-bedroom apartments in this UK, they will not allow 4 people. They will be looking at 2 people, maybe just husband and wife. Sometimes they will even tell you that some no children. Those are the things that actually worked against us. So though some people told us that we shouldn't tell them that we had children, but I was like, mo fẹ́ kọ́ àwọn ọmọ mi sí, èmi lọ́mọ ò tó, mi ò mọ nǹkan tí ọmọ ṣe fún wọn ní UK, but me, I have children. But luckily God helped us, you understand. The landlord or landlady that had this space, they didn't have issues with us having children or staying for. Actually, and we were so lucky. The rooms were quite big, though it's not a modern stuff as in type of house, but at least the rooms are quite big, that it could take 2 single beds for children, and it could take a king size bed, as in mattress for us. So that's just to see, as in to tell you that the rooms are actually quite big. At least it's still manageable compared to where I'm coming from. So I hope I've been able to help some people that are coming newly into the United Kingdom, that as in looking out for accommodation. If you're a family of 5, they will expect you at least to be looking at 3 bedroom, though we know that everybody is trying to cut costs as much as possible. But please always check their information very very well, because you'll be surprised that some 3 bedroom, they won't even allow 5 people to stay there. Those are the mistakes we were making then. Then key is that don't just do like 2 viewings in a day or 3 viewings in a week and believe that, well, but if you know that you actually wanted to, as in you want to secure accommodation, please please and please just keep sending out your mails. Please just keep sending out your mails, as in if possible, especially when you are two people that are saying that when you are coming, that you people, maybe the applicant should come first. It's not easy with one person. I'll tell you guys the truth. It was better, though we had children, you understand. It was not easy with children, but we just had to, and it has really helped us here because two people coming together. So sometimes when we have 4 viewings, I'll go and do 2, my husband will do 2, we'll do the video, we'll come back, so we'll look, we will check it through, and we will decide that okay, we are taking this one. Even if they don't call us back, at least we don't know the one we want to take, the one that we actually liked. But the one we got was my husband that even went for the viewing. I didn't even go. And the guy said if we were ready to take it, that he was ready to give it to us. That was what just happened. And we were actually ready, because at that point we were not ready to pay for another Airbnb anymore, because it was really draining, I'll tell you the truth. But I just want to employ families that are coming in, that you guys have your money for Airbnb at least 2 weeks, especially this time that you people are coming in December. December is as in, like what they said, I've not experienced it before. It's going to be my first experience that December is actually really cold. So you people should get ready, have your money. It's not easy to sleep outside though, it's cold though. Even despite the fact that they are saying that it's not yet actually cold, that December is going to be very cold. At least have 2 weeks money down Airbnb, and the first week you guys come in, make sure you give it a go. Start sending your mails. Don't mind if you like, just pick different times and make sure that there are times, as in the areas are within, that you can even walk down to some and take a bus, and try as much as possible to start reading the map, because that was what actually helped us. I couldn't read the map the first week we came. In fact, I missed my way severally, that I had to take Uber, but my husband was actually able to read the map the first day we came, so he went for most of the viewings. I went for the viewings within where we were staying in the Airbnb with the children, because you can't leave your children at home. So I took the kids along. I'll take cab, I'll go, I'll check and everything, and that was how we were able to get our own accommodation here in the UK. Yeah, and immediately with that, another thing I want to say is that, which will be in my next video, is when some people come in, they do say that putting the kids in school, that they want to wait till when they get their own accommodation. Some people are making that mistakes, and there are some people that even came in before us, that they came in first week of September, they have not gotten an apartment, and up till now their children are in school. So that one will be in my next video, that even where you are staying at, you can still put your children in school and do so many other things. So you guys, I hope I've been able to help someone or a family that will be coming in this December into the United Kingdom to settle down, and how they can secure their apartments very fast. And if you know that you do not have anybody to stand in for you, like we did here in the UK, please try as much as possible to have your 3 months rent. If you have money, 6 months. All in all, to be sincere, this place is good though. If you have money, you will enjoy this place. So once your accommodation is settled, that's just it. Then you guys will be settling in gradually. So thank you guys for taking your time to watch as in this video. Please subscribe. We are still new, we are building up this channel, and I'll be bringing content that can help people here in the United Kingdom, and also how you can go about as in getting things easy here in the United Kingdom. I'm a new migrant too, but at least I've been able to see some things that can easily work for some people, and which will be easy for each and every one of us to settle down here. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.